Is it live yet? The pre?
Yes.
You know where that adapter is?
Yes, it is live right now.
But you got the wrong screen. Hold on a second. We'll be up in a second.
Love. Good morning, y'all. All right. Comment, love, and share. That way Facebook is like, yes, hey, all these people like this. Live, that's where the video is.
Election's coming up, right? In June. So each one of them has a different month?
So I feel like that.
Because we just had it.
It's the runoff, I guess, right? Between the
Oh,
two.
that's right. Runoff, yeah. What?
For medical.
Hey, when you go to camera,
It's recording us live.
two, three, go to camera, please.
Yeah, the audio is live. Here we go. Video is live. Good morning, everyone.
We're up.
We're up.
Ready?
It's on.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio in downtown Greenville, Texas at the historic Texan Theater. It is CTFM Coffee, Tea, Friendlee, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare and...
Discount Wheel and Tire with Valvoline Express.
Oh,
What about, yeah, with Valvoline Express?
Valvoline Express.
We've got it together.
Every Saturday they have rough country.
Yes, they do.
Every Saturday they have rough country.
There's been a lot of rain. If you need some 4x4 equipment or some accessories, that's the place to go.
But they don't sell boats.
No.
No.
No boats, no
Okay.
single boats.
Anyway, we have got a great show. It's the third Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we have Shelley Corrales is going to tell us what's going on at the chamber.
Chamber busy. It's
Rose
always
is
busy.
here. I'm telling you what, it's going to be a great show.
It is going to be
Folks,
a great
what
show.
we do each and every Wednesday morning about this time, we are so blessed to be in this venue, and thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to play in your house for as long as we do. But at this time, we always give thanks to that power that gives us life, and that is God Almighty. And at this particular time, I would ask Benita Kay if you would do our invocation.
I would be honored. Thank
Right.
you. Lord, I just thank you so much. I thank you for this platform, God. I thank you for all of our guests, God, and for all of our viewers, God. Help us to be the light, God. Give us your words, God, and your mercy and your grace. We just thank you, God, for your guidance and for this place where we can broadcast this show, God. I ask that you would open up the airways so that the message could go out and that you would help us to share the message, God. Be with our leaders, God. Empower them and equip them with wisdom and discernment, God, to make good decisions for us, God. Help us to elect the right officials, God, that look after your people as you would have them to do. God, I just thank you so much for your mercy and grace. Guide us and direct us. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. And as y'all see, I have got 15 years. I just received 15 more young years. All right, we're coming
Got
back.
your ears lowered if y'all didn't notice.
Hey, Amy had all tangled up. She did it. No, I didn't do it. We're coming back to CTFM right here at the Texan Lobby Studio. Y'all come by, and tea and coffee and tea is on Benita
Always,
Kay today.
always.
All right, we're coming back.
For medical care, who wants to do more with less? Not us. At Hunt Regional, we're investing in your care and our community to make Hunt County healthier. We're growing and expanding to provide healthcare at the highest level. We've invested in robots that help surgeons replace joints, cutting-edge digital imaging for the most accurate diagnosis, and a top-notch cardiac cath lab for faster treatment than anyone in the area. We do more with more because our patients deserve nothing less.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
We wear these masks to protect those around us, but some people wear a different kind of mask, one that harms those closest to them. We at Women in Need strive to remove that mask, the mask of a closed door, a smartphone screen, or an excuse. When domestic violence is no longer allowed to hide behind a mask, victims can then emerge with a new sense of dignity, self-worth, and value. Would you partner with us to unmask domestic violence? Visit us at wintexans.org or follow us on social media for more information on how you can get involved.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com.
Also the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Café studio in downtown Greenville, Texas. It's CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by the company that Rose works for, Hunt Regional Healthcare. We are so blessed to know that we have an organization that we can share our brand with, and we're just happy.
Well, we just love making Hunt County a friendly place. And
Yes.
at Hunt Regional, they believe in being proactive, and they have the best friendly service over there. That
Oh
you can
yes.
imagine.
Oh
But
yeah.
what about
They do
discount-
more. They do more. With more.
No, I think
Because
so.
they got more. Go ahead.
What about Discount Wheel and Tire and
I
Baldwin
love 'em,
Express? What
love
are you
'em.
going to say about them?
Oh, they are the Discount Wheel and Tire. There you go. Okay.
I believe they're a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And speaking of the Chamber of Commerce,
Yes.
Shelley Corrales is here this morning to share with us what is going on in the Chamber. Y'all are always busy moving and shaking.
And we have lots of things coming up. So tomorrow is our business after hours.
Oh, yeah, that is fun.
At Home Real Estate, which is out by Traders Road. And it's going to be a Mexican fiesta. So they're going to have street tacos, Mexican corn, margaritas, so things like that. So everyone
Mexican
come
corn
out.
and margaritas. If
Yes,
that didn't hook you, I don't know what else would.
Come out, eat, network, and just have a good time between 5 and 7 tomorrow.
That is so
Yeah, and also the building that they have. They have went in, they being Jared and Ashley have went in and redone that building, and it is awesome.
It's
awesome.
a beautiful building.
It is.
And they have a show on Mondays.
Yes, they have a
On
show
our
on
channel,
Friendly,
Friendly
yeah,
News channel,
Friendly
so-
News every Monday. Yeah,
Every
right,
Monday morning, great people. We're glad. So you guys get on over there and tell us again when that is.
Tomorrow evening, Thursday evening, 5 to 7.
5 to 7. All right. And what else do you have going on?
So we have a ribbon cutting coming up next Thursday. So it's with Lakes Regional MHMR, and it's just a peer initiative program that they have. So we are having a ribbon cutting for their new program.
I think we have the graphic for it. Peer Initiative Community Navigation and Information Center. And if you want to just wrap that up, it's a picnic.
Picnic, yes.
It's a picnic. But not only do you have a ribbon cutting coming up, you also have your annual quarterly membership luncheon.
So, our quarterly membership luncheon, we have 4 a year. So our next one is June 4th, which is 2 weeks, I guess, from this Friday. And it's going to be at the Civic Center from 11 to 1, and Dr. Rudin with Texas A&M Commerce, the president of Texas A&M Commerce, is going to be speaking about moving 2 departments from Commerce to a Dallas location.
Okay.
So, and he's going to talk about what effect that's going to have on the university and Hunt County.
Okay. All right.
Now
that'll
that's
be very
June the
interesting.
4th.
June 4th.
Okay, you know, we're saying June the 4th. It was just the other
Can
day
you
we were
believe
saying
that?
April Fool's Day. God, man, it's
And the
going.
rain.
I know, right?
We're halfway through the year, though.
And I want to shout out to the tamales because they're catering it.
Are
So
they?
register. We're not doing social distancing, but I mean, we only take about 100 people. So
Okay, got you. Well, I mean, I think just in general, as a rule, we're not getting up on people. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Like, it's just one of those things.
Well,
So just use your wisdom and your discernment, and it's going to be all right. A lot of people have been vaccinated, and so that's one thing that you can count on is supposed to do its thing. So moving on from that, you have business after hours, the ribbon cutting.
And the quarterly membership
quarterly
luncheon.
membership luncheon, but there's also something fun coming up.
Yes, we have a festival coming up
Yes.
that we're helping with. So it's the Greenville Board of Development's festival. It's a Nola Fest, and it's June 12th, and it's downtown here at Farmers Market, and it's going to be from 11 to 7. Vendors are going to be set up. We're going to have some Cajun food trucks. We're selling beer, and then we have 4 bands that are going to be playing starting at 11.
11.
So we have the Dixieland Band, which is Dr. Dool's band. We have the Blues Doctors, I love them. JB and the Zydeco Posse and Stratoblasters will end the evening. So
That is
And you know,
so
I've
good.
talked to all of them, and they are excited about coming. Yeah, they really are. I talked to J Boy yesterday, and he's local, somewhere around here local.
Is he?
Because he said, I can come in on your show if you want me to do it. And I went, okay, yeah, we can do that. So he's going to be coming in, but I think it's going to be a great festival. And you know, the farmers market is open at that particular. It opens
Yes.
at 9 every Saturday night.
It'll be there from 9 to
noon.
12.
Yeah, 9 to noon, and some great banana nut bread, veggies. It's farmers market is every Saturday from
Every
9
Saturday, yes,
9 to
from
noon.
9 to 12.
9 to noon.
Nine
He's
to
going to be
noon.
coming in on your show on friendlyradio.com,
J Boy and Zydeco Posse.
on your radio show.
I don't know when, but they're going to be in before.
Soon, before June 12th.
Just want to
before
drive
June.
that
I
friendlyradio.com
thought you was talking
in.
about who's going to be on the show here today. We'll talk
Oh,
about
that's,
that later.
we've even got a graphic for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun. I love that you guys are partnering with the Board of Development and bringing a street festival back in. I think it's good to get people out who are making handmade items, to show their wares and just have some good music and have a good time. And so I'm excited to see as stuff rolls out
yeah.
for what's going on there.
And
so,
the new stage.
Yes,
you
sir,
know,
there's
that
a stage down there. Everyone needs to bring a chair, though.
Bring a chair,
so-
lawn chair.
Yes.
Bring lawn chairs, right.
BYOC, bring your own
Bring your own chair.
Right.
And purchase Cajun food and beer.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
There you
And
go.
there'll be a lot of
Small
it.
business.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That'll be good. Well, we're so excited. We love that you're doing everything. Now, the community calendar is still free. So if somebody has a community event, you can get it on the Greenville Chamber of Commerce community calendar. You can find that website at where?
GreenvilleChamber.com.
And
And we try to pick it up and post it on our weekly newsletter and on social media. So
That is so
And you know, the membership, is he called membership director or membership, what's Lonnie J?
Lonnie's the membership director.
He's a membership director, folks. If you haven't met Lonnie J, you're in for an experience, okay? He is a wonderful individual, and he's bringing a lot. He's going to bring more to the chambers. I know that. So
He's
that's
great.
good.
He's
Yeah.
great. Mhm.
I love that. And Miss J.C. Wade, she is something else.
Yes.
Oh,
We got to visit
yeah.
with her
Yes.
last
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So we're excited for the direction that the chamber is going. And, you know, sometimes we just shift and shuffle and just do the thing. We just keep on doing
Keep
the
on,
thing.
yes.
And there you
Yep.
go.
Everything
And
is
so
great. So
that-
we have outstanding employees of the chamber. Our members are great. So
And you're president, so congratulations.
thank you.
President,
I love seeing that women excel in business, and so no offense, men. I mean, I like to see everybody excel, but I'm so proud for you. So,
Thank you.
and we're so thankful that you come and take the time with us every third Wednesday to keep us updated on what you guys are doing. And so you guys plug in to them via social media or online.
And share the comments below.
Yeah, and share in the comments below. We love it. So thank you so much for coming this
Thank
morning.
you
We'll
for
be
having
back.
us.
We're coming back. CTFM right here at the Texan Lobby Studio. Y'all come back and get you some tea on. Bonita
Friendly.
County.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Texas. CTFM Coffee, Tea, Friendlee, and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Discount Job Board Services, the bottom line.
I love it. Don't forget about Valvoline Express. I don't change my own oil, and I know you don't either.
And
what about Hunt Regional Healthcare?
What do you call Proactive?
Hunt Regional Proactive Care at huntregional.org.
Right. Awesome organization. By the way, I'm going to put a plug in for Friendlee Radio because they are a big sponsor for Friendlee Radio. So with that said, we have a young lady that I didn't have the opportunity to meet. Was it last Saturday?
Yes.
It was last Saturday at the Farmersville signing sister station. So Diane, you can tell us all about that because it was an awesome day. It was an awesome day.
Is it Hopes? H-O-P-E-S?
It is Hopes, yes. Yes.
How do you say that?
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yes.
One of my very favorite people in the whole wide world, his last name was Hope. And so very glad to meet you. You're here to give us some special news about something that's going on right on the edge of town, right on the edge of the county, in Farmersville, one of our favorite little towns. What's happening?
Yes, indeed. We are very excited. We are the newest campus from Collin College, the Farmersville campus, and we are located on Audie Murphy 380 and County Road 611, which is Collins Parkway. We are excited. It's approximately 52,000 square feet campus. We are sitting on 78 acres, and our build out is about 6 buildings when completion. In several years from today, we also have about 1,200 learners that we can serve at this point.
That's so good.
It's a beautiful. You can't miss it. I mean, if you're on 380 and you stop at that light and look to the right, hey, before you get there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful campus, beautiful. The facilities, everything was just awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
We're very excited to have the opportunity to provide access to higher education to the residents of the eastern part of the county. We actually opened March 22nd with a handful of courses, and we have a selection of programs that we're offering, as well as certificates and programs. Some of those include the Activity Care Professional Program, the Medical Assist Program, Computer Networking, Business Management, Supply Chain, and Logistics are some of the programs that we offer. We also will have courses in agriculture, and those programs and some of the courses are offered through our credit site. So those folks who are interested in getting credit, continuing on to the university through our general ed education program, or just simply want to get skills to enter the workforce immediately, some of these programs are for the workforce side of the house. We also have them in the continuing side of the house. So those folks who are interested in a continuing ed, reskilling, retooling type of experience, we also have those as well. So
it's just a great addition to a growing community, is what it is.
Yes, wonderful. We're very excited. We have been, the reception from everyone from Farmersville. We serve the Farmersville, the Blue Ridge, and the Princeton area is our service area. They've been very excited, but we're just excited to be there and be part of the community. And like you were stating earlier, we did host that signage event at the campus, and we were just privileged to provide that opportunity and that type of facility for the community to hold that event.
And I think that was the first event. It hadn't even had the opening yet.
Right.
You hadn't even had the opening, and like I said, it was all put together. It runs so smooth.
Yes.
So smooth, especially in technology, the way it was before it even started. But when got time,
Yes.
good.
That's how it works. It all
Yeah.
comes
Yes,
together.
and the reason we were able to put that together is because we are a full-service campus. We have 3 computer labs, and we have 7 classrooms. We have a workforce lab for our medical and programs, and we also have a library, a bookstore, and all the services from counseling, admissions, registration, financial aid, and tutoring. It is essentially a full-service campus for our students.
Yeah.
We're not, some folks were asking us earlier if we're a center, and that's the message that we're trying to say, no, that we are a full-service campus with all these services and support for our students.
It's kind of in comparison to PJC. When PJC started, I was talking to Dr. England, Pam England, she came on their show, I forget, and was talking about how it just keeps growing.
Yeah.
And it's the same, it's going to be the same. It
Yes.
is. It is.
Yeah,
It's,
we're very excited. Yes,
I
thank
love
you.
to see everything get off the ground. Now, you guys are having an event on May 22nd,
May
an
22nd.
open house from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening there.
Yes, we are excited. We have our grand opening, our open house coming up on May 22nd, Saturday. It'll be from 11 to 2, and we are eager to meet the residents and the communities, the surrounding communities of Farmersville. And it is a family-friendly event. We will have the guests will have the opportunity to tour the campus and learn about the programs, the services, and some of the upcoming events. We're looking at summer camps for middle schoolers and high schoolers. We're working on that programming as we speak. And so there'll be food, and there'll be a lot of great information for our residents to learn more about and engage in our future programming. We're also looking at, in the fall and in the spring, some distinguished lecture speaker series where the guests and will have an opportunity to take that information home, but also in the future the community can learn more about how they participate. They can participate and get involved in some of those
I love
events.
you right
Yeah,
now. So I love a guest speaker series
Yeah.
for anyone, right?
Yes.
And I love that you are doing some continuing things during the summer programs
Yeah.
for the kids.
Yeah.
I believe kids are sponges, and now is like when they're little, that's when it's time to pack them. I know you're tired, Mama, but that's okay. Like, get those kids into something, and you will not regret, one, the memories that you made, and two, the life skills that you're teaching them, keeping them involved in continuing education, things like this. I know I just love it. So I just love everything that you have shared. And so on May 22nd, it's a good opportunity for you guys to go take a look. We have a flyer, and then she's also going to put a cool little video down in the comments, as well as the flyer. The video is really awesome. It's like 30 seconds, but it is like, and so I'm assuming that probably your student team put that video together. Is that a good assumption, or did y'all have someone professional do that?
No, someone professional.
Okay, well, they did an excellent job.
Yeah, we have to give credit.
I was going to say, if those are students, they did an excellent.
We have to give credit, yes, to our public relations office, which they worked very hard and they put that video together.
Well, they did an excellent
I will extend
job.
that as well. Yes,
Well, I'm
thank
excited for you guys to see it. It'll be a quick 30 seconds for you to really see kind of the hard-hitting points on just the facility itself. And so we love that education is so close. There's so many opportunities for you to go after your dreams and to do what you want to do whenever you grow up. And so do that. It doesn't matter if you want to grow up today or tomorrow or next year. Or when it is.
I grew up later.
Well, Friendlee is the exception. So anything else that you want to add, Miss Diana?
No, I mean, at this point, it's been an honor. It's really a privilege to serve the community, and we're all there ready to support everyone. We have a great team at Farmersville. We have great support overall from the college, and so we're just very excited, and we are ready to swing those doors open and for everyone to come in and see the great opportunities that we have waiting for everyone.
And maybe later on come back, maybe
Yes.
later on in the year, we'll have her back.
We'll get you hooked up so that as you have events and openings for your summer camps and all of those things, that you can just already have your bookings scheduled so that you can come on and be on and share about that with everybody that watches.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Yes, yes, definitely.
All right, we are coming back with a lady that smiles the whole room. Yes, I say
This
when
is
she
incredible.
comes here, it's incredible. Rose Hayden is up next right here on CTFM. Y'all stay tuned. We're coming back. And we're live from the studio,
The lobby studio.
Lobby studio, man, I knew I'd mess up one today. And that lobby studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas for CTFM, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me. Brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, which you call Proactive.
Yep, Hunt Regional Proactive Care at huntregional.org.
But their thing now is they do more because they do more because they have more to do more.
They've always done more.
They've always done more. With that said, we have the more lady sitting over here to our right.
This is incredible.
I'm great.
God, I tell you what, we're excited because when you come, you bring exciting things about an organization that we are really proud of and fortunate to be a sponsor for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We are very proud to be one of your sponsors. We really appreciate that. And I'm a customer of Discount Wheel and Tire and Valvoline Express, so I support them as well. And
that's so good.
Yes. And like you said, we're always trying to expand what we do. And today we're going to be talking about pelvic floor rehabilitation.
Remember that.
So, yes. So,
but that's really, I mean, it really is. Y'all's outpatient department is amazing.
Yeah.
And so this is just one of those things like, I mean, it's just a deal. It's just a deal. Whenever you have chronic pelvic pain or issues going on down there, whether you're male or female.
That's right. So the pelvic floor is a group of muscles that form a hammock inside the pelvis. Okay, so
didn't know I had a hammock.
When they and this is for men and women, when they function properly, they help with the bladder and bowel movement and function. And you want them to not be in pain. You may have, if they're not functioning properly, so they can either be too loose and weak, or they can be too tight. So that's an issue as well. But when they're not functioning properly, you may see things like urinary incontinence, maybe pelvic pain.
A lot of women joke about that, so it is a real thing.
It is a real thing, and prolapse and some other things. And you know, we need to, I think, embrace the idea that we need to talk about this. This is not normal. So urinary incontinence, if you pee when you don't want to pee, that's not something normal. So just because you're aging or you've had multiple children, that's not something that's okay. We want to fix those issues.
That's very important, because that's why a lot of individuals don't are tested or anything, because they just think it's normal.
They think it's normal.
Yeah.
We see a million ads on the TV, right?
Yeah.
About all of the
ads. Used to, they didn't play those ads. I'm just going to plug that.
Well,
there.
the population is getting older, and so all of these issues are becoming more prevalent, and so
lack of exercise and things like that, you're going to lose some strength even on the inside, even in that
area.
So in that area, cesarean sections, I'm sure, are higher in this age group. Whenever I say that, I mean middle-aged group, and so I'm sure that with that cesarean, that breaks down that pelvic area.
So it's amazing how many things actually contribute to those issues. And right now, they say about 50% of women age 40 and above actually have urinary incontinence problems.
50%?
And 75% of 60 and above. It is more common, about twice as more likely in women. It's also the leading reason people go into a nursing home. Because of that.
They have to be cared for, because at a certain point it's not good. Yeah, then you get bladder infections and
that's
urinary tract and all
right?
that. Yeah.
We want to be able to help those issues, and so you know, there may be a surgical option, but there may be a physical therapy option, and that's something that we're bringing new to Hunt Regional Healthcare, our outpatient therapy services group. We have 2 ladies who are trained in this field. They're also physical therapists, like for knee surgery, recovery, and those sort of things, but they have devoted some time to say, we're going to take this on. There's no one in this area that does this pelvic floor rehabilitation. The closest place is Dallas or Plano. And so there is a huge need. We're seeing that. And
I heard the audience go, oh,
I
when
know.
you said Dallas or Plano. So we're so blessed.
We are. It's an outpatient service. It's about 8 to 12 weeks, 2 times a week. They do an internal exam. Now, if you are totally opposed to an internal exam, they won't, but it is best to see what's going on. They always want you to have seen maybe a gynecologist or primary care that evaluate and discount other issues, right? But if it's really truly a muscle and function type issue, they want to be able to address that. And not everybody wants to do surgery, or surgery may not be the best option, and they want this as an option. And so we're so glad to have this available. And, you know, prolapse is an issue where either the uterus or the bladder or the bowel can distend past the normal area of your body, and you know, normally it's supposed to be tucked up in there, and so that's a huge issue with people as well. So pelvic pain, you know, a lot of times maybe it's too tight, or there's certain issues that need to be worked out. Just like therapy on other muscles, they do those options. They teach you different exercises, so it's not just Kegels, it goes beyond that, different exercises specifically to your issue. They also have biofeedback, which is kind of, they insert a camera in a sensor, and then they can see on the screen different abilities with your muscles or what you're doing, and kind of teach you the right things to do. And then you take home some exercises, and you know, we are just trying to embrace the fact that this is something we need to understand, that may be a problem with us or your friends or our family, and we can address that. We can help that.
We're grown-ups, we can talk about that.
That's right.
And so, and if you don't wet yourself when you cough, like, count yourself lucky. She said 50 and 70%, right?
Right, so 50% of those 40 and above, so that's stress incontinence, right? You know, if stress incontinence,
I was like, dang, I am lucky.
All of those things.
As soon as you get those,
you know?
But I know I have friends that are like,
right,
it's not funny. It's not funny.
Yes.
And so we're grown-ups, we can talk about these things. And so speaking of that, if you haven't got your mammogram, I'm gonna give you that little reminder. I have to schedule mine. And so I love that you guys are about being proactive, and that you're offering something other than going in and having surgery. Surgery is effective, right? But if you can be
everything depends, right?
Yeah.
It depends on your case.
But if you can fix it without having surgery, wouldn't that be so much cheaper and better and easier? It's just fixing it without surgery.
And I don't want to interrupt, but the thing that impresses me the most, and I've visited the facilities a lot here lately, but the staff there are so wonderful. I'm not just blowing smoke, because when, and I'm going to say the third floor, the third floor is my favorite floor. I don't know why, but there's a lot of wonderful people there, and all the other people, but it's a facility, it's an organization, it's a business that is caring, they care.
And that's our mission. Our mission really is to be able to provide the best healthcare that's cost effective, that's friendly, that it encompasses what the needs are of our community.
Well, and I want to say this, because I have 2 children. One was born in a private hospital, private insurance through Southwestern Bell when that was a thing. And then my second child was born at Hunt Regional. Great experience. It is a private hospital experience that is a public hospital, right? So it's not your Parkland hospital, right? You don't have to drive to Dallas and can be cattle called in, right? At Hunt Regional, you have that private hospital experience.
We do. You know, we see everybody at Walmart or on the street or at other places around town. This is our community, our family. So everyone wants to take care of you just like they were taking care of their family member. Right. And so, you know, I grew up near Dallas. I know what that's like. You never see anybody. You don't run into people, you know.
No, you don't.
And here you do.
Yeah, and that's not to disparage Parkland, because they have some really great, like they have a great burn center. They have a lot of really great services there, but it is a huge hospital.
There's some new construction going on. I just wanted to bring that
up. Growing.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, yes, so if you remember, a couple of years ago, we talked about an expansion, and there was a bond passed, and that construction has started to begin. You know, it's funny, things just take so long nowadays for building, so the engineering construction and the plans and all of that took a little longer than we hoped. That's just how things are now with construction. But
and cost
has changed.
So you're having to get new estimates if you had an estimate before. So
And that's the reality of building in today's time, but we desperately need it. So it will actually double the size of our surgery center, our maternity center, and also our physical therapy and outpatient therapy center. So we're adding on that 28,000 square feet and about adding 28,000 square feet and renovating another 12,000 square feet or so. And so it's 2-story renovation. And so when you drive by, it looks a little different on the back side, and the parking's moved a little. We're working on that, and so we're so excited to see that change and to see that growth because we need it. We were bursting at the seams. We had maternity center that was really at the capacity for 100 babies a month, and we do about 120 to 150 or more, and you know, we had the same with our surgery center. I mean, there was just no extra time. We would have had to done round the clock 24-hour surgery, and that's difficult to do when people have to fast or whatnot they have to do. But we understand that, and so we are so excited to be able to provide those services. And it's a need. As Hunt County grows, we need to grow with it.
Well, I think whenever I had my son there, it was still relatively all shiny and bright and new. So, I mean, that's about right for a new update. And so I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everyone that gets to experience that, and just prayers for you guys as you go through the growing pains of that. While it's going to be awesome, it sometimes will be maybe a little challenging. And as you guys come in, y'all give them a little grace.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure to have you coming in and tell us all things.
Absolutely, even the embarrassing things. Let's talk about it, right?
You know, she just gets it out there. We have to know.
So.
And hey, if it doesn't apply to you, it probably applies to someone you know, or she wouldn't be here talking about it because she knows the numbers.
All right, we have got one more guest?
Oh yeah, Mike Nelson. I'm going to tell you, I met him through Facebook. He is doing all the things, and I cannot wait for y'all to hear this veteran who has served our country, now serves our community, and he seems pretty dynamic, you guys. So I can't wait for you to meet him.
And Rose, again, thank you so much. You know, you're always welcome here at CTFM. We're coming back right here at the Texan Theater for CTFM.
It's coffee, tea, friendly.
Well. And we are live at the Texan Lobby Café studio in downtown Greenville, Texas at the Texan Theater. And again, thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to play in your house like you do every Wednesday. And brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. Rose Hayden was just here.
She makes it also
seamless.
She
does. She does. She
Even the
brings so
hard
much
stuff.
good information, and we're just proud that they're part of our organization. And Discount Wheel and Tire.
Discount Wheel and
and
Tire
Tire,
with Valvoline Express. And you said thank you to Barbara for letting us play in her house. I want to thank her for the best tummy tea in town and the
And the
Texas
coffee,
Blend.
and
the
the
Texas Blend is
coffee,
good. But
Texas-
I'm having the tummy tea, and so if you
It's
need
good.
something to soothe your little tummy, it is the best.
It's good.
It is
And
the
our
best.
next guest is, I mean,
So-
he's done a lot.
So Mike H. Nelson, not to be mistaken for Mike without the H. I just saw the H and I was like, no, that makes him stand apart, you know. And
That's right.
so you do stand apart. I was posting the show in some groups, and I noticed, because I always check to make sure it posted, or is it being, you know, are they having to approve it, or what is the deal? And I noticed in a couple of groups in the Quinlan, Tawakoni area, you were consistent with posting things about what you were doing in town. And so I thought, let me just reach out to him. He seems like, you know, he's doing something. And these organizations seem like amazing organizations. So you have on your hat, you're with the AMVETS.
Right.
So you serve. Tell us what your service was.
I was in the
branch?
Navy.
Okay.
I'm a Vietnam veteran, and after I got out of the service, I drove truck for 40 years, but I didn't get involved in the service clubs until I retired. And from then on, I started going to the service clubs, and I got involved, and I realized how much they do for the community. You know, being a 501c3, they don't get the notoriety that a lot of places do. They do a lot in the community that's not seen. And I know Friendlee from the chamber, and he's heard me say this a lot of times, that we're not just a bar.
Not just a bar, that's right.
I've said that time and time again. We do a lot of things, and at AMVETS we've got 5 different groups that consist of, you got your veterans, you got your sons of your veterans, you got your auxiliary, and I'm proud of this because I got it started. We got our riders now, and we have juniors. Every one of those entities do something, or they help other entities to do things. I mean, we're doing volunteer work all the time. A lot of times, like our veterans, we're putting on a program, a benefit. Everybody pitches in and helps that benefit. The sons, they do a lot of things for homeless veterans and that. Well, everybody pitches in and helps. They do a lot of benefits for a lot of other things. And then down the line, the auxiliary, they have a steak night every night. That is the benefit money that they used for programs. The riders, like I say, I'm proud of them. A year and a half ago, it was just an idea. And now we're chartered and we're a full riders group. And just in that short time, we've done 3 benefits. One was for the fire department. One was for the Senior Citizen Center. This last one was for the Texas First Choice Rescue for Animals, which was a very big success. So that's pretty much what we're made of and what we do. We help the public. And a lot of people don't realize that we're out there doing that. Well, gosh, when we work with Hunt County kids, when they have the reading, we go to the school and we read to the kids.
That's so good.
And if we got time, I got a little story I like to
No,
tell about. I tell about this all the time.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
There was last Halloween, or not last Halloween before that, the reading deal come up at DC Cannon on Halloween. So we were dressed in costumes, and so were the kids. And this the teachers bring the kids in, they pick a book, and then they pick a reader, and that person reads to them for 15 minutes, and that goes on, you know, a big part of the day. So anyway, this young man picked me, and we were sitting down, and I've told this story, I guess, a lot of times because it means a lot to me. He was standing there looking at me while I was reading, and I said, "Is there something wrong?" He said, "No." He said, Can I sit on your lap?" And I'm thinking, you know, this day and time, all the ramifications of that. And I thought, well, you know, there's plenty of witnesses, plenty of people here. So I told him, I said, yes, please do. So I lifted him up my right. I started reading him, he's up there looking at me again like this, and I thought, oh my God, what am I doing wrong, you know? And he says, I said, is there something wrong with it? And he said, no, sir. He said, I wish my daddy would read to me like this.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Ooh,
I lost it.
Oh,
I just kind of melted a little bit. If you didn't just kind of like tear
Yes,
up.
I went back and
I believe in reading to
after
children. so
after
I
it was
love this.
over, I went back and I sat down and I told Kathy, I said, I'm not sure if I can read the one more right away.
Yeah.
But it passed.
Oh, wow.
And so that, you know.
Yeah.
The memories that we create by reading to our children, our grandchildren, our neighbors' kids, volunteering at schools for reading
and, you know,
programs, it makes such a difference
Oh,
in the lives of
absolutely.
these
And
children.
that one
connection. It's connection.
Right. And then that one particular
Desire it.
incident could be a life changer for that young man. I mean, that's awesome.
The thing is, we have a lot of people, a lot of our members that do that. They volunteer to do that. But see, those are the kind of things the public doesn't see that we do. So I like coming on this program because we give a chance for the public to see that our military organizations, like I said, are not just the bar. We are doing things, and that includes the Legion, the AMVETS, that's all of us.
That's right. That's right. Well, and I know that you're very active in the rioters and all of the things. I saw a lot of the pictures, and those we can put down in the comments so you guys can kind of take part. It just warmed my heart to see all the things. I love the boot drive. I think that is a really valuable asset that you guys are utilizing, because I don't know about you guys, but when I see a boot, I am compelled to give. And so, especially whenever I know it's a local organization, and I see you in front of the Quinlan Walmart, you know, because I'm South Hunt County. I live at the very, very edge of the county. And so I love that you guys are doing good things in the Quinlan area, because it's such a beautiful area, and we need to make a difference in that area and change the trajectory of some lives in that area and clean up that area and use it for the asset that it was really meant to be whenever you were given it. And so, and not only that, not to forget about the people who we are supposed to take care of. And so you do a lot of volunteering with the senior center, and that was one of the things that caught my eye, is that you were very consistent with posting the menu for the senior citizens. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, because of the AMVETS, I got involved with them, and because of the Chamber of Commerce and people seeing that I'm very adamant about the military organizations, Mr. Bill Slaughter called me, and he said, Mike, is there any way, he said, first he asked me, he said, have you been to the Senior Citizen Center? And I said, no, I haven't. He said, do you know where it is? And I said, they're on Kirby. And he said, yeah. I said, well, I've been by it and I've seen the sign. He said, do you think you could replace their flag? He said, their flag is tattered. So I drove down by there and I looked at it, and I went back and I talked to our commander at the post, and he said, oh, definitely. So I went back down there and I looked at the pole and at the rope and the hardware to put the flags on, attach flags to the rope, and all of it was nasty, terrible. I mean, I don't know how long it had been since it changed. So I went inside, and there were several ladies there, and I asked them, introduced them, and I said, would you mind if we took care of your flagpole out there? And I told them, no, it's from AMVETS. And they said no, and I said, well, we're gonna paint it, and we're gonna replace the rope and everything. I said, no charge to y'all, we'll do it. So Kathy is sitting out here in the audience. She came with me, and she held the ladder while I climbed up the pole. She doesn't like me on ladders. Not 12 feet in the air. Anyway, we painted the pole, put a new rope on it, and the new hardware, and we run the old flag back up. And I went back to our post and I said, look, we need to celebrate this flag. We'll do a flag. How about doing a flag retirement and then putting a new one up? So we set up a date to do that, and they all came out, and we did the national anthem, and everybody saluted, and then we did a little program, and we retired the old flag, and we put the new flag up. And so that's how I got involved with them. And well, then finding out that their meals are You know, $5. Well, that's pretty cheap. You can't
Yeah.
find a better
No,
meal
no,
for
you
$5.
can't. No.
So I went there, and now they're wanting me to be the president of it, and I've got my plate so full, I don't know, but I'll do everything I can to help them, and as our riders did, we did to help them out, we did a benefit for them, and then contributed several $100s to that. And they need, right now they need a lot of help. I mean, through the pandemic, they lost a lot of people in that. And they're kind of sliding, so we're trying to do some things to help them bolster themselves back up to where they were a week from this Friday. And anybody that wants to come out is welcome to a dinner. It'll cost them $5, but I'm going to do Mike's Burgers. I'm going to cook burgers out on the grill, and we're having the chambers coming. We got them into the Chamber of Commerce, so they're going to do a ribbon cutting and all that, which will be interesting.
The Chamber of Commerce is amazing. And so there's a lot of really great church groups and organizations, or maybe you're just an individual. The Senior Center could really use your help. And so if you can just donate just a little bit of your time. If maybe time is an issue, then I'm sure monetary funds could go a long way in their quest to just give the seniors funds and things to do. It's a nonprofit, and so you would be paying whatever that is forward into a good organization.
Well, they're more than willing to accept donations and things like that. I mean, you know, that's a big way of their getting funded is through donations and things that.
And they've had and if I'm not mistaken, that senior center burned down at one point in time and was rebuilt. Correct? Is that the same? Is that the same?
I think so, but
do you know that senior center? It burned down and then was rebuilt. Correct? And it's in the same location right there off the side streets.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
on Kirby.
So that was something in our little town, and so the fact that it was rebuilt and could use your help.
Well, you know, the seniors, they paid their dues. They had flat paid their dues. I mean, they grew up and to support their cities. They paid their taxes.
They volunteered. They've done all the things.
So now is a time that they need a place they can relax with people that are their own age, you know, that we're not as fast as we used to be. So we need to be with people that are our own age and that. And we would really like to get it where we can go to 4 days. We have some ladies that play cards in the afternoon. There's several groups that play dominoes sometimes. But we would like to open it up to 4 days if we can and get more people in there, putting puzzles together, anything to build them up and make it something comfortable for our seniors.
The ability to have it open as a place to go and hang out, have a cup of coffee. I think that's a really good thing. So right now, you said it's open 3 days a week?
Yeah.
What are those 3 days?
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then after you get off set, and if you need some help, if we can get you to put down in the comments how people can reach them and maybe some links, I'll help you out with that.
Okay.
Just holler at me this evening and I'll help you get all that in there. And so we're grateful for the opportunity to have you on the show. We want to thank you for your service most of all.
That was what you said it. We just everyone say thank you for service.
Yes,
well, I appreciate it.
And maybe after everything is happening, maybe come back and give us an update on
or when you're having your next boot drive, or whatever is going on, just we would love to have you back on.
Actually, that's the fire department's boot drive. We just volunteer to help.
But y'all have a boot too, don't you? You have like a
That's
brown.
one of their boots. We just
is that
we borrow it. Yes.
Okay. Well, I was like, that is so good that they are using a boot.
Yeah. No, we borrow an extra boot.
Okay.
The Chris Burkett, the captain of or the fire chief. I mean, he's a good friend of mine, and I always tell him, hey, call me when you need a boot drive. We can cover another door for you.
Good.
There you go. There you go.
Well,
I love
folks,
it.
we have come to the end of another beautiful CTFM.
You're not done.
Oh, no.
So Friendly's not done. He has a show at noon.
At noon,
Clint Blocker.
if you're listening, if you're watching, you've got to come to the Texan Theater at noon, because there's a young man that's going to be performing. I'm telling everybody that he's a 17-year-old teenager with a 50-year-old voice, and if you like country music, if you like traditional country music, it's here today at noon at the Texan Theater. It's a free 1-hour acoustic show, Friendly live, and we are so excited he's going to be here. So anyway, and we're coming back next Wednesday with CTFM and Benita Kay and Mike. Again, thank you so much for being here today. And with that, I'm going to leave you with keep it in your boot, and we'll see you at noon.